Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, all of us want a happy life. Maybe if there is happiness in the life is a useless one. So we want to become a happy person. That is quite a limit purpose. Rather, I shall say whatever we are trying to do, whatever we are trying to achieve, the ultimate reason behind all that is that I want to be a happy person. Even if we want to impress other people, behind that, the actual motive is being a happy person. If we want to eat, obviously we want to sustain our life, but at the same time, we want to eat a kind of food that will please us and we will become a happy person. Our own mind. In many of the cases, the people achieve what they wanted to. They become wealthy, they become famous. Despite all that, they were happy initially, but later on, they don't find happiness in their life. This is the reason that many celebrities they are found suffering from depression. Many of the celebrities have committed suicide. Now I think why? Because they are not happy. So we need to become a happy person. Although as for the achievement of our goals is concerned, that does make us happy, but the happiness can directly be achieved or accessed at the same time. Today we are going to talk about that how can we become a happy person without having a very lengthy agenda, without having much of the preconditions. There are certain ways to lead a happy life. There are 9 ways which are very useful, very beneficial, but very easy to understand. What are these 9 ways? First of all, it is practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude. What why to become grateful? While many of the things are not there in my life, I think that if at all there are many of the things which are not available to me, but at the same time there are another plenty of things which are quite available to me, but I'm taking all those things for granted. I think that is totally wrong. I should shift my focus like all the people who are genuinely striving and struggling to become a happy person. I think I need to shift my focus from what I lack to what I possess. If I succeed in shifting my focus, on the one hand, I will become a very happy person. On the other hand, I will be able to protect up to great extent whatever important things are available to me, and it will be more, and it will be easier for me to make a better and even more better use of all that for me, myself, for my loved one, and for all the people. So I think we need to become a grateful person, practicing the gratitude instead of seen complaining and complaining, criticizing and criticizing, ridiculing others, or any sort of negative activity. I think I need to shift my focus from what I lack to what I possess, and I assure you that this will make us a happy person. This one thing alone has a lot to do, with the happiness. Now, the second thing is engage in physical activity. Physical activity, either if at all we are gardening, or walking, jogging, running, gym, yoga, aerobics, and weightlifting, any type of the physical activity. Physical activity does create endorphins and certain other chemicals maybe in our brain, and which helps us a lot in boosting our mood, in keeping us a happy person. So the second thing is engage in physical activity. Now the third is embrace imperfection. None of us is a perfect person at all, but there are people who want to achieve the perfect results by performing perfectly. which is totally impractical, which is totally impossible. So why not to embrace my imperfection? I am lacking, I am weak in certain situations. I am strong in certain other situations as well. So I think that what is needed here is that I need to embrace the imperfection, though it does not mean that I shouldn't try to improve. I must try to improve. I must try to improve constantly. But again, perfection is just a delusion. I think I need to come out of that delusion. So that is the third thing. Embrace imperfection. Now the fourth is let go of toxic relationship. Let go of toxic relationship. We cannot live without relationship. Some of the relationships are very pleasant and positive, while another some of the relationships are negative and toxic. Some of the people, every time we interact with them, they are found saying or doing the thing which hurt us or which create a kind of negativity and the hopelessness and anger and certain other thing. I think we need to distance ourselves from these people. If at all we are unable to totally abandon it, at least we need to minimize it. We need to keep minimizing the toxic relationships. Now the next is the fifth is practice self-care. We need to practice the self-care. Dear friend, nobody can give us the care for all the time. So why to ignore it? Why trying to outsource it when nobody can do it? Because we need to take care of ourselves. We are not a very wealthy person who can hire so many of the people to take care of themselves. We have to take care of ourselves. That must be remembered. So my dear friend, practice self-care. Self-care. Only we people are with ourselves 24/7. Nobody can accompany us up to that extent. Everybody have their own pressing problems and priorities. We need to practice the self-care. Now the sixth is disconnect to reconnect. This is the digital age, and the people are seen scrolling the social media for most of the time. I think that is not good. There should be a limited amount of time for the social media. There should be a limited amount of the time for being online, and it is far better to disconnect for some of the time. Disconnect to reconnect. Reconnecting with what? Reconnecting with nature. Reconnecting with ourselves. Disconnect to reconnect. We have to connect with ourselves, with the nature, with the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is very important. Disconnect to reconnect some of the time. Must remain offline. Now the seventh is find humor in your day. Humor is the spice of life. We need to develop the sense of humor and we need to enjoy the humor by other people at the same time. But please remember one thing. This one thing is that we don't have to insult other people, not at the cost of other people, but still, it is the sense of humor which is very important, and miss no opportunity to develop it, practice it, and even enjoy the humor by other people. So that is find humor in your day. Eighth is stop comparing game. Stop comparing game. Those people who are seen comparing themselves with other people, they cannot become a happy person. No matter how much of the resources they are having, they cannot be a happy person at all. So I think we need to stop comparing ourselves, our life with other people, our performance with that of other people, because everybody is unique. Everybody has given and gifted with different type of talents, different type of opportunities, different type of challenges and difficulties. Even the twin brothers who were born from the womb of the same mother at the same time were raised together. Even they are not the same. So if at all, as far their produced results are concerned, if at all they cannot be the same, so what is the purpose in comparing ourselves, our life with that of other people? Stop comparing game. I am unique. Everybody is unique here in this world. And now the ninth and the last is cultivating a positive mindset. Cultivation of the positive mindset. There is a negative mindset, there is a positive mindset. Negative mindset, being a cynic person, always looking for the bad things in the life, always looking for the bad things in the life, and there are people who are positive for most of the time. I think we need to keep we need to rekindle the hope. We need to keep ourselves hopeful, so that we could remain, so that we could remain happy, and so that we could remain active. So I think this negativity, I think that is the biggest enemy of any and every individual. So we need to get rid of the negativity. In the negativity is that I'm going to fail, I cannot succeed, good people are not available anymore, good people are always seen failing. So that is all negativity. And the positivity is, yes, I can succeed, I will do a hard work, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give me the results, and I'm going to succeed. So that is, other people. There are a lot of good people in the society. So that is the positive thinking. It does not mean good people in the society does not mean that I shouldn't be taking care of my finances or my other interests. I need to be very watchful. I need to guard it. But at the same time, I have got no right. Okay, if at all somebody is trying to cheat me, I need to become more careful. But I need to become more practical. But overall, I need to remain hopeful. I need to develop the positivity. I need to develop the positive mindset instead of the negative one. So these are the 9 points which can make us happy on a sustainable basis. That's all from me at the moment. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz on Asif.